Hello, Happy New Year. I realized at the time of recording this, it is exactly 4 days too late. But, but, I have an excuse, and that excuse will be that I have exams. That's a good excuse. And because I have exams, I could not record this video then, so I'm recording this video now when I still have exams, but I'm free now. So, yeah. Basically, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be looking at my channel, how it has grown over the year, and it's not actually particularly that hard because my channel, as you can see, basically everything, not basically, literally everything, is from 2018. So, I just have to look over everything, and I just realized I have a lot. I have a lot to work through. So let's begin with my very first video, published February 26th. Yeah, I had no audio. Ah! Okay, there we go. Continue. Continue on with your bull. So basically, yeah, I don't say anything. I just have text. And the text isn't even... The text blends into the background. It's really poorly made. Yet somehow, it has 29 views. Despite this being the first video I ever made, this video, it has more views than what I make now, which has an average of 6. Which is ridiculous. This is basically all that happens. I put funny text and the rest is history. This is my second video, which I just ran across, and somehow it too has more views than what I publish now, which makes me mad. It's short, I'll just let it play through. I'll skip a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Things happened back then. I don't play Overwatch anymore, so don't ask for it. Brings a tear to my eye. Let's let's keep going. Still no no talking. So this. I believe from this no. Is it? Maybe a bit further into the timeline, then there would be a section where I was posting in a summer holiday, which gave me extraordinary amounts of time, and if you didn't catch it, this is basically how I did better than this guy in every single possible way, but still he got best flank, so yeah, as this reads. These are all joke videos, so not much I can talk about. Exactly. We're on to July, which is quite fast, I have to say. Why? Why is there a 1 month gap between these two? That I literally did not edit these. I was very lazy. Also, that's a lot of salt. Then this is essentially what is a week later. This is the yes, this is the first video I ever had a voice in, and it's actually an intro, which I do not do now because it's very awkward, and also I had no subtitles.
Annoying individual an individual can possibly get. Hello.
I still have that pause, but I mean, the pause, it's not that bad.
Please.
It it could be a good thing.
Well, he's not AFK. He's just not playing. I see.
This
that
is
you
back
have
when
a
I
shield.
have a very crappy mic,
Today's objective is
and there's
not
just a lot of static in the background.
trust. I have underestimated you. Jesus.
Ah, yes. That accent I put on.
How do you manage to miss every single shot you take?
There you probably realized I lowered the volume because I had to be so incredibly close to the mic that I
What the hell?
oh yeah, this part that I basically when I yell it explodes the audio. Kind of.
Aha.
That's a very bad sentence structure, but it's okay. It's YouTube. No one cares. And this is basically back in my
I can't.
days of having a
I can still catch you.
highlight clips type
Screw you, Willow.
editing style,
Keep
which
your
I still
sessions.
prefer. But in the recent games that I've been playing,
I feel like I'm the only person who's actually doing stuff.
Ori and the Blind Forest, which no one
I need some
watches,
help here.
which makes me really upset, and the clips, which I cannot edit. So I'm leaning towards to the uncut
Can
area,
continue
I
scrolling
guess.
Here. Can I cancel, please?
but
Because that's not a thing. For some reason.
I lost my track of words because I was watching
About
my
to
own
pop
video.
out. No.
This video I actually really like because it's I think it's the first. No, it's not. I'm wrong. It's it's the first video I made that I actually liked, I guess you could say. Just because of the of the unusual effort I put into making the video, I had to act, which you'll see later. I'll skip a bit of this. Basically, my world glitched. And yeah, I, as a not intelligent person, I stand onto the glitch, and I'll just let it
Help.
speak for itself. I quit the
Help.
game and rejoined it, and then I got stuck in the roof.
Noticed a mistake. Help me. I've made a mistake.
It would have been better if I cut here, but I decided to make it longer, which this is something I learned along the way, is that more is not necessarily better. Comedic timing is very important. Yeah, paladins. Oh, let it speak for itself. I spent embarrassingly long editing this video because
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I had to find that meme. I had to find that music. And I wasn't that good at editing. Now that I've done it a lot more, I can do it quicker. This is my first actual video that's in the style of what I do, and this is the most. This video symbolizes the start of what I've created so far. It's not saying a lot, but it's still got 77 views, which is pretty impressive. This is basically just in the style of what I make now, except it's still a lot of clips. It's not exactly uncut. It's clip based. So there, 110 views. That's more than I remember. We're attacking the Vanu sovereignty. The audio quality is a lot
Featuring
cleaner here,
A squirt gun.
which cannot be
Holiday
said
exclusive.
for the others. Also, no dislikes, which I
Completely
always
alone.
like to see. On these videos, I start to get feedback, which is just the best thing to happen so far. is to get feedback, because you never know if your videos are good in the eyes of the other people. I lost my words there for a second. But you know what I mean. If no one tells you if your videos are good, you're never gonna know if your videos are good. This is just me flying forever because the server decided that it didn't want to play the game with me anymore. And then I fell a kilometer back to the ground. Not the ground, I fell into the turret. My dead body disintegrated after that, so... This is the third of the Soldier Soaker is the best gun. Like with every single... Jesus Christ. With every single these 3-part series that I do, the third one always gets the least views. The first one is an average, and the second one gets over 100. That's always the case. I've done this 2 times. Actually, that makes my word less creditable, but creditable. I don't speak English anymore. Okay. This one. I began to just record clips I find bizarre, and then I make a title and I upload it. So that's a plus, because if I don't feel like recording, I can just play video games as usual. And when I see it's so loud, when I see stuff that I might be able to make into a video, I'll just record it, and then voila, that's the week for me. That's a very handy strategy. So that's where it kind of began, I guess. This is my first video that you can consider a meme. This is a meme video. I have to say, I do like this quite a bit. Yeah. It's actually pretty good. I slip up in the middle once, but that's not... Yeah, I slip up there. I cut the audio too quickly, but it's okay, because what this did for me is that it really helped me polish my editing skills. It allowed me to cut my clips more accurately and precisely. This is the first video I got dislikes on, and that's perfectly reasonable on this video. It sucks. The 10-minute is not intended. What I do is I find a night when I finish my homework and I still have a bunch of leftover time. I open my computer, I edit the video, and I see how much I can edit before I have to go to bed, because bedtime, it's a thing. Haha. As you can... I'll let you hear this for a sec.
Oh, I guess that makes sense, huh?
I'll turn up the volume, in fact.
I don't understand what happened.
You can tell. I had max volume. This is how I usually listen to videos. I had max volume, and you still could not hear what I said, and that made this video god awful. This gained me a subscriber, I remember. I mean, after all, it did have... It was at the time of uploading this video the most viewed video of my channel. Also, I lied back before. This is a part 1. The part 1 got the most views, and then it just decreased. The second part is, well, what you would expect from the first part. I'll try and find that part actually. That part's actually pretty funny. I remember. Yeah, here. Here, you see me just fragging out a little bit, but it's plan side too. You can't frag out that much unless you're a god. Which I sometimes am, but, you know, input lag. When you record, you get input lag. And here I begin the fragging and the outing and,
Okay, fine. If you say so. There was an ally. Come on! I do good and I get blown up by an ally doing it.
I like how, the audio improves as I scream. It's like the mic just goes, I approve of this. Now that you're in agony, I will clearly record what you have said. This performed even worse. 23 views, 2 likes, 3 comments. One of these is actually mine, I think.
Really?
No, 2 of these is mine. I reply to every comment made on my video, and I put a comment on my every video beforehand. This is actually not that bad of a video. I had a chuckle editing it, so
I want my shot knife combo and I'm not leaving without it.
yeah, that's kind of the meme of the video. Is that I want this shot knife combo. I want it to happen, but it's not happening. That's what I wanted to happen
I have
in this
adrenaline
video.
pump. You cannot escape me.
This is
cannot
the first
escape
time
me.
I overlapped a video on a moment like this. God damn it! I synced it back up again. God. Okay, now that that's fixed, these videos they all have a common theme, which is why I posted them on the same week. These 3 on the same day. This is just kind of a filler, if you will, because the way I do things is I have at least 1 video up per week to keep the YouTube algorithm from being upset, and then I space the clips I have between these weeks. If I have too much, I'll just mag dump them into a single week in hopes of some of them getting more views. This did not happen because it's too short. This one, yeah, I still want my nanites back. I was driving it just fine. It glitched a wheel into the railing. What's this? I clickbaited myself. That's an achievement, really. Commissioner is the best gun. This I enjoyed making. I enjoyed making this series just because, well, it's a commissioner. You can't not be cool with a commissioner. Just, you can get so many montage shots from using a commissioner as a stalker in Twitch. It's amazing. I believe, yeah, every part I have at least 1 montage worthy shot. I think it's here. Yeah, it's here. Just from downtown.
Do you see these? Oh my god.
And then die to the pain field.
Oh my. What?
This is my favorite moment. This is my favorite moment in the Best Gun series. In my opinion, it's the best. Part 3 is the same. This is uncut, which someone in the comments said they enjoyed. So I'm trying to do that more. No one watches Ori in the Blind Forest. That pains me. Extreme sniping is yeah. I was too lazy to edit this, so I just put in the whole thing. I only got 2 kills, so if anyone wants to dislike this, go ahead. Why are you liking this anyway? It's just me spamming the obelisk down 500 meters. It's nothing. It's nothing worth looking at. This is the basically, yeah. This is what it is. The Terran Republic has really outdone themselves. What? 4 clips now. Why? Oh, this one. I never understood this. I've been getting this glitch a lot. This glitch seems pretty common. Oh, you'll understand this later. Hug until death is just corpse in a hugging position. This is just 500 liberators raining down on the facility. This. Now we've come down to this. This is the greatest thing I have ever made. This is the single most viewed, most liked, most commented video I have made so far in 2018. And this is... I did stack 4 clips in front of it, so the YouTube algorithm must have been happy, so that's a plus. But also, I have never made Deltarune content before, and somehow, after wasting 15 minutes making this intro, this never stops growing.
Please dialogue.
I checked the number this morning. It read 1,060, 64 or something. Now it's 78, and 3 days ago it wasn't even over 1,000. This video is ridiculous, and I don't understand why. I found it extremely boring. It's 13 minutes long, for God's sake. It's the same thing, it's just me yelling in agony about dying. Ori and the Blind Forest, yeah, just... I'm really proud of this thing going on with Ori and the Blind Forest, but I think I have to stop making these. The reason why I'm really happy about these videos is that this is the first time I got the audio perfectly. I had the my voice and the game audio in such a perfect manner, I guess, to pat myself on the head, stroke my own ego. I have to do that sometimes. That you can hear my voice clearly enough, but you can also hear the music and the sound effects, as you can hear from the background.
You don't get to tell me what I can or cannot do. I'm gonna backflip over. Oh. Perfect.
Yeah, you can hear the background sound effects as clearly as my voice, which in a game like Ori and the Blind Forest is extremely important to nail down, because the soundtrack is one of the main draws to the game, and I have to do that justice when I'm making a video on the game, so I did it. Unfortunately, I do have to drop the series because no one is watching. 10 views, 10 views, 2 likes, 2 likes. This has more views than which is very upsetting. These are just clips I got from that exact night. I posted it on that night. And these are basically clips. This is also a clip. Just saying. This went from me showcasing a funny moment where I witnessed 4 mana turrets next to each other on a balcony in the biolab as a stalker infiltrator. But then it just kept getting more ridiculous somehow. And when the orbital strike came, as I was sneaking my way in, which it would come right about now. Yep, the orbital strike came. I had to get my back against the wall to avoid the impact damage, and then see Max ran next to me to do the same thing. It's just absolutely ludicrous. And then I go on a knifing spree. and then somehow getting away with it. Yeah. It's just this is just the most NC thing you can possibly imagine. They try and shoot me but shoot each other. It's impossible not to make a video about this. It's really good. Here I still haven't given up on the Blind Forest, and as you can see, it's not going well. And then as I started playing Warframe, naturally I get some clips. I get this clip where I basically send someone into the Shadow Realm. Be gone, demon. Oh, and I do like that edit I made. I kind of learned that on the day of making it. So there. This I put out yesterday, I think. Let me check. Yeah, I put this out yesterday. If we're going by the date of when I'm recording this video. So there. I'm rapid firing YouTube videos, even though I should be studying. So yeah, that's good. Another thing I kind of want to do is to look at the comments. Haha. This is basically when I still did not expect anyone to watch my videos, and then Mr. Potatoes comes through, saves the day. Ha. And comments, nice video, pretty funny. I disagree, but hey, thank you, Mr. Potatoes. And then I'm talking to myself because no one watches my videos. And then on the Subnautica Salty thing, this guy used to be a Connor account, so Connor. I was watching Detroit Become Human videos. Just fun fact for your interest. I was watching Detroit Become Human videos, and then I made a comment. That comment after a week got over 1,000 likes, and I was replying to someone with Connor RK900 as his profile name. And yeah, apparently he came to my channel and he asked me how I record, and I answer it's a thing. Here I just like my own video, and arm one and playing. This guy is a hero. From now on, you'll see his name a lot. You'll see his name almost every video. And this is the first time he put a feedback on my video. This is actually the first kind of feedback, like what you should be doing, what you're doing good, what you should be doing, and stuff like that. And yeah, that's always good to see. You'll see him a lot, trust me. And then just me talking to myself, such Connery goodness. And then Yu-Gi-Oh references. So Rusticator. This is the longest one I've gotten. By a long shot. Long. Yeah, basically what he said about my video is what I said about the video. Audio quality goddamn sucks. And then some suggestions. I fixed it. I have I edit my audio so that when I'm not talking, I mute my own track. So it only shows me talking, and it mutes everything like my clicking and my keyboard sounds, which are pretty predominant in my videos, or earlier videos. Title, hot. Yeah. And and then discussing PlanetSide, discussing PlanetSide, discussing PlanetSide, basically. Here he is, the man himself. I told you you'll see him a lot. Yeah, he rapid fired this at me, and I did not realize it was him. Fun fact, I did not realize this was the same guy that commented this on the video. I thought it was someone else that just happened to be here. And no, he's that same guy. Good. I have a supporter. It's always nice to feel supported. And then yeah, this is how I like to describe my videos too. Oh! That's my video. Oh, this one he actually got in the video first before I self-tagged my own video with my own comment. So just there. Discussing PlanetSide. More ARM 1 and playing. I know you're watching this. I know you are. Comment down below immediately how your name is pronounced. Am I pronouncing it correctly? ARM 1? I don't know. One up you. And this one although it's not wrong, it's never something I actually planned. So that worked out in my favor. And then more of him. This video. Communist. Be free to be purged. How? Why have I not seen this? What? Aha. Discussing PlanetSide. Discussing Deltarune. Discussing PlanetSide. This is a reference to my earlier video. Oh. YouTube, you have to give me some notifications because you're not doing that. Me talking to myself because no one watches Ori. Okay, just references him. And then finally, someone watches my Ori video discussing Deltarune. I had a brain fart, and then yeah, I get basically this is all just the same video. You can see around 5-6 days ago, this video began to blow up. I remember at this comment coming out, this video was still at 600 something. Yeah, basically. And more stuff. This is on the Stalker one, just discussing PlanetSide. And yeah, this is interesting, but hey, it's the internet. I like mean jokes. And ARM. Whoa. That's new. There we go. That is my channel growth in 2018. How do I end this video? I guess on what I'll be doing. I guess New Year's resolutions. I think I might be doing a Deltarune video. Hear me out. I know that sounds like I'm hype riding. I know this looks like I'm trying to milk it, which I am. But listen. Yeah, there's nothing I can add to this. I just want the views. I might be doing a Deltarune video soon. It might be Deltarune Corrupted. It might just be me playing the game. I finished it, so I don't know what to do with it except for Deltarune Corrupted. I could challenge the Devil again, maybe. Also, I think I wanna work on my pauses. You can see in my Ori videos, I kind of have brain farts. Sometimes I talk and then I pause, and then yeah, like that. So I might have to work on fixing that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And fair warning first. As I said many times in this video, I have exams. So naturally, upload rate will suffer. Hope you don't mind. Hope YouTube doesn't mind. I know you mind YouTube. I'm pointing at the screen right now despite not having a face cam, so I'm not sure why I'm pointing at the screen. But yeah, I'm running playing gaming playing you're watching this video right now. Tell me how your name is pronounced. Tell it to me.